That now the defense is really on its heels. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Hardy. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna run it. It's Hardy. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set is able to rip off that one for a first down.
And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Hauls it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Here we go, here we go. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for an early chunk play, read option to the right. And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The option look. There he goes. Gets it past the marker. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. A quarterback run is part of their game plan. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gets the back moving. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Creates a little room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Judicials look to keep this drive humming. Sends it back in motion. Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Here's the handoff. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Judicials need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. He'll toss it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. It's Washington. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Using his legs, it's Hardy. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Needing to move the chains, here comes Kentucky on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the marker, it's Hardy. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads to the right. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
What an interception. He's dangerous because not only can he catch the ball and pluck it out of the air, but he's hard to bring down, too. This is a guy that I think could play offense for a lot of programs around the country. He showed you his open field running there.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Matthews. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Judicials are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Gilmore. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle.
He's going to throw deep right side. where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Just keep slinging it. A little screen to the running back. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, the quick spin move. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'll try to blast their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Well, they may have to give this guy a homestead exemption in the end zone. He spent so much time in there, and we're not even at halftime.
I've lost count. I don't know. That's probably on your stat sheet in front of you, but goodness gracious, that's at least 3 that I can remember. So he's having a heck of a day.
He'll ride his man on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Judicials want to crank the tempo. Back to pass on second down. The short hands, it's O'Neal. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Judicials come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. And the Judicials come to the line with a new set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's O'Neal. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. And the Judicials come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Judicials will kick it away to start the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Here's the heat. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Washington. Turning it on. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide.
Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the move, it's Hardy. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Let's go. The running back has it. Oh, the sweet feet. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball? because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his tight end. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Hardy. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. Spins away from 1. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Running back searching for a hole. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
It just feels too little too late for this defense. Where was those plays earlier in the game, right? I mean, they're trailing by a ton of points now, in large part because they have not been able to get pressure on the quarterback. And finally, here late, they come up with a sack. So that's a teachable moment. That's something this coaching staff is going to point back to when they watch the film to build on. But they needed more pass rush early in this game.
Nestled just inside that right upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Phase 27, John.
Pulled and finds his man on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take it. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the... football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is in.
Just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make, but I'll tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They want to run this quarterback. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the judicials in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The judicials come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll set up to throw. And the misconnection on the first attempt, see if he gets a little looser. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. A low line drive and short kick. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Looking deep down the right side. Touchdown, Kentucky! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They go back to work in the final period of this one. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give on the option. Still on his feet at the 40. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Now on the option. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the judicials line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? They bring the punter onto the field now. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Looking for room. It's ball. He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give and tick, 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 tick. Got enough for the first. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. On first down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Washington. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
That last completion sets him up on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. The give to the back. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Caught near the sticks. It's Gilmore.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Got his man on the right. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything is work.
Trying to rumble in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the back. Looks as if he's going to run it. Can't get him to the ground. Breaks into the open. Got a little space. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. They'll go to the fullback. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop their fullback loose, and no running room there. The Judicials have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Slithers into space. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. Oh, this is a bad shank. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Going right to work up top. Finds his man. It's Washington.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
But how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration, everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
At the 40, there he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Power football with the run. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today. This one from 34 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.